Hi viewers out there, this is GamVisuals Studio. We are here live at Banjulinding. Today this podcast is being started officially, with your friend Francis Calamo, brother. So today podcast we have some topics which we want to roll on, and then I have someone who is very very good, and the person will take us through this topic, and then it's a podcast though, so we discuss a lot of things about it. And then the topics, they are very, 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 very interactive. So take a swim book is GamVisuals Studio. We start some podcast officially at GamVisuals Studio Banjulini. So then you am ko xamantene moy lolu dal daf ñu yobbu manam ci topics yi yu very ñoo xamantene dañ over interactive ñu wax ci wow. Manam topic number one is youth and community development. Youth and community development. And then the second one will be the role of faith in personal success. And then the third one will be dealing with failure without giving up. So we will move through topics today. So and then I will introduce this person to you, or let him introduce himself. Mr. Wawan, thank you for coming to.
Thank you
for honoring our invitation.
Thank you.
Can you please introduce yourself?
Thank you very much, Francis Calamo, for such a wonderful invitation. I'm very grateful to be invited in this very important, let's say, platform, a media platform that is well known within the vicinity of Banjulinding here, GamVisuals. I'm really honored to be here with you to share my thoughts with the global audience pertaining the topics you just mentioned. I'm grateful.
Yeah. So, Mr. Babukar, so this where we start, the show, and then we're talking about youth and community. So, which means the youth who are living within the community. So, number one point we're gonna drag from this, conversation is why is it that some of the youth, they don't care about them engaging in the community, because we have seen a lot of the youths, they don't participate, they don't interact with the people. So, and then as a youth, I believe I myself, you should engage when it comes to community things, like show your talent and then be beneficial, to the community.
Thank you very much. I think what we need to know as individuals is what do we call, or who do we call a youth? I think that is a very, very good, let's say, statement to begin with. A lot of people normally don't see themselves within the group of youths, especially when you look at the gender, the female gender, to be specific. A youth, generally, we normally term it to be on the side of an age-wise, that is to say, an individual who is within the ages of 15 to 35, some might even say 15 to 40, pertaining to what the people, believe to be on the side of the age. The nekk na loo xamante ne tamit important na pour nit yi xam. Youth yi dafa nekk a category boo xamante ne it is very, very important for people to contribute immensely towards the nation's building. So whole the setting, so seete si wàllum development bi, youths are playing a very crucial role there.
Yeah.
I will first begin with you, taking you as an example here. You are engaged in this media, let's say, images productions, video productions, and just to mention a few. This is part of development.
Yeah, sure.
Towards the promotion of art and culture.
Yeah.
That is what you are doing. And definitely you are also changing a lot of the greater chunk of the youth population towards them being productive towards the development of the communities. So community, we are talking about the surrounding, the vicinities that we are living in.
Yeah.
And development, we are talking about how we improve our living standards. We definitely make an very important role. Pro niti jema ko set naka lañuy try to improve the living standards of the people, both economically, both socially, and at the educational side. Dafa nekk loo xamante ne important. So topic B is a little bit wide, but we have to cut it short.
Yeah, sure.
Because I believe we have some topics also to discuss, not so. But nonetheless, we'll allow you to flow on the questions that we think.
Viewers, no they ando. Because lu wafi lu jadula te lu la for deme. And then the thing is you're talking about youth the life of the youth. The life of the youth sometimes it's definitely why, but we don't have no other choice. We will see some other people in the community, they have been engaged in problems, like drug abuse, stealing and all those things. So as a youth in the community, like the community itself, what measures should we take? Long they're in the community, but then they are not engaged when it comes to community development. Honestly, there should be a solution. I think to every problem there must be a solution. I think
definitely that's quite obvious. Sure, definitely. When you look at the global hemisphere, you tend to understand that there are a lot of challenges with regards to the way the youths normally behave in our communities. Not even communities, but the country in general. And I think one of the ways, the specific way to minimize such, I know you cannot eradicate it completely.
Yeah, sure.
Because sometimes it's part of our DNA naturally. That is how we are created. But nonetheless, looking at it, I think we need to encourage and promote education. Education is the key to success, just like we normally say. Education I think we all have a part to play there. How do we have a part to play there? Sometimes organizing free classes for the people and educating them about the dangers of these criminal acts that people normally do, like stealing, engage in robbery, and engage in stabbing, just to name a few. You have a role to play and I have a role to play. And then the viewers out there also, they all have a role to play. So if you organize a class, even not payment, but let's say you promote education by always counseling people and guiding them towards the right path, definitely it will reduce a lot more things about what they normally do when it comes to their daily life activities. And added to that, to empowerment, we need to empower the youths, just like what you normally do sometimes. That is why I said I will start with you. Calling some great potentials and telling them about how to shoot videos. As time goes on, it will really help, and in fact enable the people to also see what they think their lives should be all about. Development and to reduce these criminal acts that they normally do. Always educating them, empowering them as well, and creating more opportunities for them too.
Yeah, sure.
I think that is what it starts from the village here, the VDC, the Village Development Committee. I think they also play a part whereby they even establish what they call a community center. That community center belongs to the community, whereby you can organize a sort of a program where you can engage the youths into something productive. I can also be given the leverage to do so. The VDC are also doing immensely well towards the side as well.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
So I think when it comes to that, you have dealt with this very well. Because we should really bring something that the youth will engage in, like this is the youth wasi. And also because the young obviously, like don't am time put the feeling.
Sure.
You understand? For instance, you are into yange too all the time too. Why jinga so nika di busy with something else. No am time, sir.
Sure.
You understand? Like for instance, I them club rek most life. Anything you have club, dani fulun they look for money, club. Why jinga if I'm gonna engage in there, we don't time club there. You understand? So better to you, all the youths out there, we are just here to educate. We are just here to help each other. And the thing is now, as a person in a community, benefit a community. Like if you don't benefit a community itself, I don't really believe like you are very you are valuable in the community.
Sure.
And then like come education, education one of the key things for people to education. is one of the things. It's one of the key things. Yes, and then I think also we should also get to for skills development in the communities. Like communities also they should bring something. Like for instance, Suway, I mean, Banyu, Sukuta, like the community. There are people in the community, but in the community, I think they should get something. Like what are some of the skills? Like before Banyu, before one time, time of Banyu community, a skills community center.
Sure.
And all of a sudden, they shut down. No one here. Okay. So those kind of things, they would develop like see community be guide bring for a skills, a training skills. Every community, a training skills like guy whole professionals, guy indie guy. Let them contribute. Sometimes you want it to some professionals. They will not, about the money always. They will render their service. You never a 1 month training lab.
Sure.
They will come. So community engagement be there. Sometimes I believe it's the elders around the people who are educated or they already know what's going on in the world.
Sure.
So how to help the other people, the youth in the community. It's not only by football. Yeah, football is one of the keys to bring the community together. And also to let the youths go. But then we should also think about some other things, some other key skills too. Maybe sewing, and then maybe photography, maybe bakery, baking, all those. Maybe you just have to give a professional just a token of something, and you organize it in the community, maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Hey, like when you organize something,
sure.
Even out of 10 people in that community, so at least 1 or 2 persons, they will start a business with that.
Sure.
They will start. They have somewhere to start from.
Okay.
But that's what I think.
And that's it. It's the fundamental state of mind. So set a set. The loan the financial am I think some of our elders, I think this is the part that they are not really looking up to remedy situations such as what you said.
Yeah.
Sometimes financially we are not that stable to be engaged in some activities that might empower the youths for them to benefit from what they can do.
Yeah.
Perception building, I think, is what we need to eradicate from our minds.
Sure.
Economically, things can be sorted out, but I think it starts from the inner part of you. That is, internalize yourself. That who am I and what am I? What contribution do I have to give to my community? The moment you have this as a clear roadmap that you set on the ground, then look for a possible way to walk through it. That's the time you probably might look for support. And sometimes that is why we establish something called the VDC, the Village Development Committee, at the community level, to make sure that at least they engage in productive acts that would empower the youths. And so CTB said, although our VDC, they are doing immensely well in the side of football, just like you mentioned earlier. And again, not only in the side of football, but sometimes if you look at the side of development, infrastructural, you look at the road that people are now applying on. It is a factor that also creates something for the greater chunk of the Gambian population.
And sorry, I don't cut you, but then you see that when it comes to the VDC, I think the people living in the community, we should not always depend in the VDC.
Sure.
We already have money, but in every community, so for them, you at a good place, a good business you can volunteer and do something.
Sure.
In a VDC, bring something for the table. Bring something on the table, rather.
Sure.
So in the low table, they will look at okay, this is good. Well, it's best for the community. So, like, sometimes the VDC, sometimes you not depend on those people. Like, in every community over there, we have professionals there.
Sure, definitely.
So, what are those professionals bringing to the community?
That's quite obvious.
As a youth, they help your fellow youth to develop.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you like
this. Because the filmmaker, I think we all have a role to play. Moderate money, it is something that the mind has to interpret. And sometimes you focus on the future and not taking a step by implementing what you always think in mind or what you always have in mind. Definitely, a man or a bogus idea. It has no use, it has no benefit. Well, if you think of something and think like it will benefit the society, let me try to create something meaningful for the society. Then calling others for them to support you. Sometimes people can support you physically. by using their physical power to do something. And sometimes they can support you by word of mouth, by probably encouraging you and motivating you. You have someone who motivated you to venture into what you are doing today. And still now you having that support. If people are not giving to you financially, I think there is elsewhere that you need to start. And starting with yield dividends as time goes on. So yet dem na ñëw na yuuti dem nekk nga xamante ne dañ war a góorgóorlu. Dañ war a sacrifice sometimes. Te su ñuy sacrifice sometimes I don't know how people normally think. I had a point in time whereby I was once discussing with one of my friends, and then he said, Bompa, looking at our problems today, especially bandulending, stealing now becoming rampant. Very well. Night programs now becoming rampant. Very well. Bandulending dafa nekk dëkk boo xamante ne xamutoon lii nii. Waaye léegi dafa nekk loo xamante ne it's now becoming a habit. Till it will continue as time goes on, it will pollute the society, it will pollute the community. Till the money carry amne. So what do you think? Yo, similar here that let's say the platform or that opportunity for you to create changes. How will you do it? Although it will be a little bit difficult. It will be mentally. I mean, if you want to create something beneficial, some people might see it as an obstacle to them. Yeah, sure. And those are the contributing factors that people are always facing. They, as a youth, sometimes thinking of, let's say, ideas that will bring changes. The firm don't go every day. Don't go every day. But so communication is very important. Very important. Just like you do, you communicate people and tell them what do you think are the problems that we are facing, and how do you think we need to solve those problems, and then you create a media platform to solve it. This is community development what you are doing. And I'm not going to talk to you set exactly. As time goes on, maybe your phone will ring or a message will come that I can also come with an idea that we think we need to create to at least help the society grow, help the community grow, using the youths. Look at my life. Make a life naka lay defee fu may dugga naka lay amee xaalis li dafa nekk loo xamante ne moom missional tey. Sure. How do you see people doing something for free now? How do you see that? Simple. That is why I said everything I've started with you. There was a point in time I saw one of your advert wherein you were promoting sports without you even knowing it. But Gambia Sundari Senegal, you are going to do a free photo shoot. It's development. So it will give more credit for people to support, to go out there. I'm not meaning people like me, we are even willing to go out and buy the Gambia. We are never thinking of it. Because for us, apart from sitting at one place and then watching, you don't engage that much. Well, the moment we saw something like that, that made place for us to go. Buying the t-shirt, I forced you to buy this, and buying the t-shirt is part of supporting the simple. And economically, it is doing something. So that's it. So people are understand. So guys, because we have another topic. We have another one that is also very, very, very interactive. Like community, youth, some professionals who are living in the various communities, please bring something in the table for the youth, for instance, still now things will go down. Still, for now, still now we have to just push. Yes, just push. So if you believe in if you are tired of people, they will never change. They will never be a change. They will never be development. Sure. If you are tired of people, so we should not be tired of the people in our community. Let's keep helping. Even if they are doing anything, let's keep helping. Let's keep helping. That's a mentality. That's a mentality. Move to the next topic. The role of faith in personal success. This is one of the important things, personal success, the role of faith. So, Bamba, how are you talking about the community? So now we are talking about you as a person. Yes. I'm important. Now you as a person now, what are you doing? The faith. What faith do you have
what belief do you have, to develop yourself? Remember, I'm not a Mario, okay? We came a long way.
Yeah, sure.
So let's how from where you started, because I know where you started is something Bohamden, like everybody is never in Banyundi, and then like now you are at least you are there when it comes to sports. When Banyundi calls, you are there. So tell us, how can somebody be like you, like just to stand firm, not to give up? And now, of course, you are teaching, at Banyundi school.
Sure.
So you can see before you get to that level, the united, but don't
easy. Conversation easy. Yeah, and it's not that easy. Starting from your childhood, in fact, it starts from the family, the background you came from.
Sure.
Especially if they started. We are all not, born in rich families. Okay, especially when we come to Banjulunding. Most successful people today really struggled. Okay, but fear definitely is conviction, the belief that we have towards something. It might be a value that you believe in, like honesty, like prayer, okay, like discipline, like respect, like hard work. These are all values that we believe like to be something that when we do, it will give us something greater in future. And so you say, do not use myself as an example here, because to be candid, no one face some challenges. There are some who face more challenges than I do.
Sure.
I started from Bangalore nursery. Okay, I could remember somebody that they league garden. Okay, the 5 years small, how you have my basic school. We don't know who you get him because Santa. You have my basic school, the nursery school. Then I watch a janga, money be straight home. Then I then I was moved to the primary school, Bangalore in primary as well. So my mother support. Gave me everything that I need as a son to see that I learn. Although sometimes you can be a bit stubborn.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not done a philosophy book. No matter how hard it is, there will become a day that relief will come, that ease will come.
Yeah.
It's a fate.
Boom,
The fate being the fata, no contribute towards my life. Likewise, your mom too.
Sure.
Ever since you existed in this world, your mom had a belief that one day my son will take care of me.
Yeah, sure.
And some would say, somebody would try to my way, do not teach this man luma amte. Emotionally, it's traumatizing.
Yeah.
Okay, my father struggled for me, and he's no more. They have that belief, that faith, that they are going to do that. If they train you to be a good child, they are going to bring something to them.
Yeah, sure.
And if you have a child, this is where we failed in most part of it. If I have a child, that child belongs to me. Feel and easily feel. Then the child belongs to the community. Then the child belongs to the country.
No.
Then this child rather belongs to me.
Yeah,
The feel to upbring the child to the right path.
Sure.
How or why do I say it so? And I will still go back to the question that you asked me, and I'll still continue there. If I touch your son on the street, if you do something wrong and I beat your child, the first person to come out will be your wife.
Yeah, sure.
To complain.
Yeah, to complain.
Gone are those days when a father will beat the child simply because the child did wrong. A mother who is a friend to the father beat that child because of the wrong that the child did.
Exactly.
And then the mother will want to speak, and then the father will tell them, you go and sit down and allow me to play my responsibility.
Yeah.
Gone are those days, but now it is not happening. Now the moment someone touches your child, you see, she will start insulting. Wow. Yeah, this is where the problem starts. Well, if we have the faith that my child belongs to the community, the community will help the child to upgrade himself or herself. Then ministerial education, I went to Bangalore Junior School where I did my grade 9, and that is where my elder brother started supporting me. Then Smail handed over the baton to my elder brother, Malam Jadu, koo xamante ne maa ngi koy gërëm di ko sant tey nekk na suma elder brother ku ma taxawal foofu noonu te am na benn belief boo xamante ne boobu la amaat si boppam te loolu la ma def mu ne ma ne all what I need is for you to learn the sky is the limit. I'll give you all the support that you need so that tomorrow you can also support my children and other people's children and your siblings as well. te loolu la nekk benefit now. How am I supporting other people's children? Through education.
Education, of course, through education. Oh my God, through education.
You know,
guys, like you need to be educated, so you educate others. Guys, the podcast I wouldn't have
so this is where it all starts. The moment junior, my Sunday time summa teacher, my Mr. Juf. Koo xamante ne daf ma taxaw foofu tey te gom naa tëj naa koo xamante ne dafa impact a lot of life of Banjul youths, not only Banjul but the Gambia te gis nga tey that is part of community development fi mu tey maa ngi di toog fii di wax mbiram because of what he did tey yaa ngi ni toog fii you are able to speak English eloquently because of English language. Simple. So if you are started and the faith is as a person, as an individualist, I have to be positive to have something positive in future. Then I also have to worship God. Am I a Christian or a Muslim? I have to worship God. Worshipping God should be the most bigger factor there that you should use as an umbrella to provide a shade for yourself now. It will take you anywhere that you want to go to. Now, make a Muslim, make a Christian, worship God. Have the belief that the God I worship will never fail me. Although sometimes you might face challenges here and there, obstacles that you know. Well, obstacles are part of it. There is no one who exists on this earth without test. You must have in mind that a day will come, I will be tested. Whether it's going to be something positive or negative, I will be tested. And the moment you have that preconceived notion and you grow with it, anything that comes from your life, you'll be able to tackle it. Believe digital Harris still make a way def.
Oh yeah, sure.
Believe digital Harris. Tomorrow I'm going to use you as my holistic view. I'm not sometimes you haven't done digital Harris.
No, you don't have to.
You are helping the greater chunk of Bangladesh population. Sure. You are promote art and culture.
Sure.
You are helping the body to cover up their naming ceremonies, their wedding ceremonies. You are doing a lot. Till you feel started. When you are challenges your face to establish yourself this way that you are today. You started elsewhere and there are challenges that surround you.
Of course.
But you are able to maneuver.
Okay, sure.
And then today you are here organizing such important events whereby people invited like me and like others that will be coming in the future. And that is what all we pray for you to grow. Sure. And once you grow now, it becomes part of your faith now. And that faith contributed to success. I'm CEO. No man, I don't want to stop here.
Yeah, sure.
That is the dream of everybody.
Sure.
Man, I'm not going to stop here. Smart, I will move. And this is all about faith. And this faith will yield evidence. And so I'm a perception Bobono. Then it will keep you growing.
Yes. But no one you okay, because you have already elaborated on everything. And that other thing will be like, can someone, like, we need to ask the opposite. Can someone really grow without faith in him or her?
That's practically impossible. You cannot grow without faith.
No.
It's practically impossible.
Like, you have to believe in yourself. You have faith in yourself. Like, okay.
If I may ask you this question, maybe I'm not even the person also to answer the question. So, what is faith? What do you think will come to your mind? Convictions.
Okay.
Belief. So, what do I believe in now?
You just have to believe in what, like, am I going to get there? Like, believe in yourself. But when it comes to faith, believe, like, sometimes you give up. Sometimes I feel like giving up.
Simple.
But the moment I give up, like, that's where I feel. But you don't have to give up. I still have faith in me. I said, I have to exit out there. I have to go.
It's simple.
So without
that's it.
Without a faith,
person. But there was a time where I was listening to one of the political, erudite, like Halifa Saleh of the Gambia. The success no kuna if you have money, but how will you impact the life of the people?
No, it's
Sakadobi, very important. Man of integrity. Don't Adam, I want to make a man of integrity.
Sure.
A woman of integrity.
Sure.
If you want to be successful.
Sure.
And faith now will be that factor that will give you peace whenever you sit. Have a calm and relaxed, feelings. But if I don't have money, I'm okay. I have God. I don't know whether sometimes you normally have that doing. So that feelings. I'm a Harris.
Yeah.
I'm a Dara. But the clothes I wear, I said, I thank God for this.
Thank God.
And then something will come inside of you. And you start feeling calm. That I don't have money, but I have peace.
Yeah.
Penny Maken.
Yeah.
Family Maken. Tegumaken Nahar. Teken Teguma Nahar. Kuluriala. The moment you have this belief, it will keep you going.
Yeah.
And whatever you do now, you put God forward. And they become successful. They became successful without God in them.
Without God, yeah.
This is an example of so many people normally call them the Illuminati groups. Muhammad and they are devil worshippers.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to use that word. So many people believe fast money
Sure.
should give you something. And not only devil worshipping, even gambling.
Yeah, sure.
That people are doing.
Yeah.
And not only gambling, some people normally have money through stealing.
Sure.
Giving people tough time.
Yeah, sure.
You see people are engaged in corruption.
So sure.
It's all about that faith in you that is, going out of you.
Yeah.
But no more dictating and controlling how you behave. Till you ever make a law and they disturb nobody, including government workers. So it's a say Gambia it's a contributing factor. Because why? The government workers don't put God forward. Till the then you will fail there. And we are going to fail our people. We believe like we only have to depend and focus on our family for us to be successful people. There's no any hardest than we have all. So having God in you is something that is very, very important.
Very important.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Yeah,
definitely.
So Bomba, so I would say, have you ever had a moment where your faith was tested? Like what is the moment? Like it's a very similar question to even I know. Like, have you ever had this moment? Like, yes, your faith was tested.
Definitely, it happened in so many cases. Okay, there was a point in time whereby I was going to school, and then I met with one of my elder brother's friend. Who they went to school during their childhood time. And then I tried to compare, and comparing is where you failed sometimes. Then I compare his life with my elder brother's life. I realized that he was not up to standard. But when you compare them based on the standards of living, we tend to understand that the other one will benefit more than the other one. But they all started at the same position. They all started at the same stage. But maybe, for example, a mango producing 2 fruits, but one fruit getting ripe before the other one. I'm understand what I
understand, yeah.
Mango, suduri. Now you make me randor. Why am I going to make me randor?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not going to go home and make a simple. Fulfill they started. Sometimes you compare yourself with others.
Yeah.
And that is where failure will come now. And that thing alone might give you a test, a feelings that you can't even control, and you want to have something very quickly, very fast. Telling is a general test to everybody.
Sure.
But you cannot all have at the same time. I'm not going to go home and GT. Can you follow?
Sure.
I'm not at a point in time whereby I even doubt my education. Where I said, if education is better than silver and gold, why are people looking for money? But people are talking about silver and gold. If you silver and gold, they are money.
Yeah, wow.
If you have silver and gold, you are the richest.
You have everything.
But now they are saying education. Then I tend to understand that education will set a roadmap on how you can use your wealth. And again, how you can generate your wealth. And again, how you can be able to at least contribute to the development of other people.
Yeah.
Before they started. So feet, definitely along there, sometimes you can be tested.
Yeah.
So started the Amdara. So for example, ma am Halis legi. Halis bobu mom nekku di tax ma jaamu yalla. Am na jëriñ nga amul njëriñ. Your faith is tested.
Yeah.
Your belief is tested.
Yeah, sure.
But sometimes we normally pray for us to be wealthy. But God doesn't give you that. The Yalla block of the Testament. You start to question God. And that shouldn't be done.
Sure.
How many times have you
Okay.
Because maybe I'll know when you're small like you hate it. Mwana mwetanga Fatima. Till then anybody.
Yeah.
And sometimes if I make you to be a poor person, I want you to learn from being poor so that when you are rich, you should be able to help others.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because now you have the feelings that where I came from, some people are now at that stage.
Now, yeah. Who feels
they need to look at the bad and support them. Simple. There's a matter of fact, and sometimes they have them school or them at lunch. They leave them.
Yeah.
Simple. They have them school. Sometimes my mom will come and say, don't tell mom, it's a rough day today. Your mom don't have anything today, but I'm also at Belasibini.
Yeah.
And will give it to me. Now they get them at school. The man I go to them school, sometimes they find like a breaks you get it, then smart you gina. My whole guy. They are eating rich food. The only thing I have to go and do is to just hide around. Madam Jenda window. When talk. I might take kite, come relati. They are the smart listener, madam, just wrap them masanico. Then must study non small window. So you have a nakala chop namanaga. But these are all things that we all faced.
Yeah. So no.
Simple.
Like
that's it.
Like guys, just remind you, it's GamVisuals Studio podcast. So this is what we are doing, just to educate, share ideas, and help ourselves, to see how to develop together, how to help the community at large develop too. So another third, but not the least, question we're gonna go with is dealing with failure without giving up. Yes, there must be a particular moment that you fail.
Yeah.
How do you deal with this particular failure without giving up? Yeah.
How many teachers in Melda? I will use this school as an example now. This is where I would start. Small primary school, I was not performing. I will use myself as an example. I was always not at that point where everyone wants to be when it comes to academic performance. I was not there. Small primary school. Then come to grade 6. My elder brother once told me that if you can be able to read, write and calculate, then junior school will make it. This is what my elder brother told me. And this is why I said I'm going to thank him enough for what he contributed to my life.
He shaped the way for you.
Simple, that's it. And that was the time I started struggling very hard. Then I could remember Mr. Sonko, who was my primary 6 teacher, every Tuesday reading. If you don't read, you bend down and he'll beat you. Now we say there should be no corporal punishment. But corporal punishment at some point has really helped so many students to perform well. More than so some parents before, even could be grade 6, when read and write, better than someone who graduate from grade 12. While maybe failure, then impulse then fail. When I was grade 6, that was the time I started improving with the help of my brother, the help of God and my brother. Then I went to junior school. Then I had 2 ladies, 2 girls that I was in the same class with. And may the soul rest in peace. One passed away. And the other one is a police officer now, a medical doctor. Okay, and I'm a teacher still. And those 2 ladies always do well in class. They perform well in class. Our first time I could remember, they produced, I think around aggregate 7-6. I think the other one aggregate 6, aggregate 7. And that is why it all started. When I saw that, I think for me I got around aggregate 16 in my primary 7. Sorry, my grade 7. Then I actually started thinking, what are these people doing that I cannot do?
Yeah. Start doing yourself now. Start standing for yourself.
And this is where so many students normally fail. And not only junior school students, not only senior school students, but even tertiary students.
Yeah, sure.
They don't want to compete.
Yeah, they want to compete.
They have that phobia of competing. They have that anxiety that I cannot compete.
You compete.
And competition is what will make you to be a successful person, whether you like it or not. Even you are competing with some studios.
Sure.
To provide quality videos and quality photos. You promote that even no matter how your face look, I will design your face in a way that it will make you happy.
Yeah, sure.
When I watch that video in YouTube, I said, you are competing.
Yeah.
And that is why it all starts.
Yeah.
So, it educated me. Then that was the time I started improving academically. But from my talk day, I am, able to read, write, and I'm able to express myself, just like you are doing today. See, failure started. But having to a point in time, where sometimes having this becomes a problem.
Cash.
You want to solve problems, but you cannot solve it.
Yeah.
You want to buy a shoe for you to go to school, you cannot buy it. You want to buy a book that your friends are using, you cannot buy it. You want to wear a uniform that is new, but you cannot buy it. Not so the uniform Mohammed and from market. These are all failures.
Yeah, these are all failures in life that you have to stand. If you don't stand strong, when it comes to that particular point, you going to school about failure and you get up again, stand up again. Like that particular moment when they become failing, then they buy school.
Simple.
Like some people they quit. They said, man.
This is the main reason why we have many dropouts.
But they will encourage you. People will encourage. Keep on going.
Exam is a way of testing your intelligence, but not testing what you can do.
Yeah, sure.
I can pass exams, but you didn't pass your exam. What you can do, I cannot do it.
Yeah, sure.
The problems that you can be able to solve, I cannot solve it. But come to the side of paper, I have good papers than you do. But so we use it now to define our intelligence.
No.
That is where the failure starts. And the community need to do something here. We need to stop something, especially the society that we are living in. Like for instance, you sit grade 12. You sit for grade 12 as exams.
Yeah.
And then you have all pass. But the society will call it fail.
They will fail.
You don't have any credit. And you think like if you have credit, that's the time you pass now.
But the thing is now when you even in grade 12, when you don't make it, when you fail, like that's why they tend to shape you as a very useless person, like somebody who's not good, somebody who's not intelligent. Like that doesn't mean when you fail. I feel like grade 12 exam to the grade 12 people and students who are coming up right now, this is for you. Like even if you fail, we're not praying that they fail. We're not praying for that. We're not praying that you fail.
Yeah.
But even if you fail, that doesn't it's not stop you from shaping your life out there. To do something that will benefit you. Yes, and then like the community now, swim Zachary, swim Fele, swim boys, swim Fele. Let us stand for them.
Sure.
Let us tell them you fail. That doesn't mean that like you are not intelligent, you are not good, you are not smart. No, just exams. No. So like it's part of failure. So Baba. So when it comes to that, another thing like at this youth age, like now that you are working as a teacher, and then like within the ring of teaching field, there is any point where you face challenges that you have to give up for teaching. You said no, man, teacher, man, in the bottom class, then I will teach.
Yeah.
And how do you talk with that one?
Being a teacher is not easy.
Not easy.
Being a teacher is not easy because socially, people are learning from you. The way you work in the society now becomes challenging for you.
Yeah.
The way you dress in the society becomes challenging for now.
Yeah.
Because now you are not the one before.
Now
you are a different version of yourself now. That is what makes teaching a little bit challenging and a little bit also motivating. But really change the way you comport yourself, the way you talk, the way you understand things, and the way you solve problems. Teaching really the Sidomi Adama. Although many people will be like, I don't want to be a teacher. But even the prophets, most of them, are teachers.
Yeah.
They taught us. And even God will teach you every day. Learn to be faithful whenever I do something good for you. And learn to be faithful if I test you.
Yeah.
So being a teacher, I was tested. On the side of the faith, I was tested. I was not having something. I started as a volunteer teacher. I was not paid. I was only entering in the class voluntarily and helping the students to learn.
See, when it comes to the community, the youth and the community,
Simple.
yeah, you do something like that. Like you should go and give it
out.
And you started as giving it for free.
Simple.
Which I also did initially when I finished grade 12. When I was going to, when I was going to UTG, when I finished Majak, I was going to UTG. I went to the school, Birmingham school, to start to, because I was in the government, give them 1 or 2 class. But we are becoming busy, so I won't have the time to do that. But that doesn't stop me from my sister and all others. Before I get more busy, they have been coming to my room. I will show them, and when it's time for exam, I will give them points, explain some topics to them. And I believe even if you are not a teacher, you are not a teacher, you are not going to school, you cannot give them. Even still now, when some people, you have your sisters, you have time, just shape them,
Sure.
they are not your sisters.
So
There are some people out there. You can when you read, you will able to understand because you already gone through that topics before.
That's it.
You're able to understand. So it's another way of helping our brothers and sisters out there.
That's it.
That's very, very, very important.
Sometimes it's not easy to be candid. Generally,
so when you started giving out, when you started giving out in every class,
people know, like, generally life is never easy.
Sure.
The day that you will never face challenges is the day you die. That's what I always tell people, even my students, I always tell them that. I said, this learning, you are going to struggle. You're going to struggle and you have to struggle. And again, if you pass now, there are a lot of expectations outside.
Sure.
Those expectations are challenges for you now.
Yeah.
Because someone is now expecting that, so then I pass out of school now, you also have to beat. You have to come with something.
Sure.
Now you are saying, I don't have to relax now. Yeah. I have to carry the touch forward.
The load, now you go carry the load, go.
It's simple. And there's a challenge for you.
Yeah.
And the moment I am in grade 12 now, I start spending the night at the school now. So parents expect something from me.
Sure.
And that's a challenge for you.
So when you are given that like free class teaching, you go to and
you don't have any like it was never easy, and I would say this, and this is the first time that I'm saying it. When I was teaching, there was a point in time that I was not even having fare to go to school. I was going to the university at the same time going to the school to teach. But I faced some kind of big challenges for me to be able to even go to the school and learn. So what I did, one of my friends, may his soul rest in peace, Dauda Sanyang, alias Daddy Boy, who is a very good friend of mine and passed away not long ago. One spoke to her elder sister and told her elder sister that there is a bike that he wants to sell. And he spoke to me that I want to give you this bike. I told him no problem. When I look at the bike, I realized that bicycle is a very good one and can carry me from Banilunding to Kanifing to go and attend my classes and come.
Really?
Then could you imagine a bike that is costing $7,000 was sold to me for $3,000.
Wow.
And when I got that bicycle and that money, I took loan to be able to buy that bicycle. Someone gave me that money, and later the person even asked me not to pay. He even told me not to pay him again, because later he realized that I was using that bike to move from one place to another to go and acquire knowledge. So that act that I was doing was really very, very difficult for me. Sometimes I'm in school, I'm busy for a problem because I believe right now so sometimes I'm in school from morning till evening time. But that didn't stop me from going to the school and teach the children.
Wow. Like it's and then you don't stop that doesn't stop you from going to a school, helping the grade 10, 11, 12 there.
Simple. I was doing all that. But sometimes people don't think like the moment you are a teacher, you are still paid. Okay? And all that happened. So when I started doing that, I started realizing that look, I just don't have to focus on what I'm not having, but let me focus on what I'm producing. And when I'm producing, I realized that sometimes students will even saw me on the road. Mr. Yadu, I was very happy. Mr. Bumper, wherever I go, that one alone is payment for me.
It's joy, yeah,
it's simple. And when you go to the field, sometimes I realize it. I will sit, just a young boy will just come at the back, tap my back. Mr. Bumper, how do you do? Oh, how are you?
How are you?
And sometimes I'll just be passing by, hear someone, Mr. Baba, you. And sometimes someone will even tell the mom, this is my teacher.
Sure.
But anyway,
Guys, don't give up. Don't give up. No matter how failure comes in your way, don't give up. You must face it. You must face it. It's GamVisuals Studio, GamVisuals Podcast. So we are just here to shape, help and then understand for a better mindset. So and then probably we may say something so that you may see yourself, but it's a podcast. Podcast means the moment you don't know what I do again. So none of them. So Mr. Bomba, so can you give us your final words to the viewers there? Let them know that we are here just to help and then not to give up. Help the community, just the various topics, and then come again. So from there, can we like GamVisuals to you bring you something like this, and I believe Baba will come your way some other time, and then we will do it great again. So please stay tuned and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So Bamba, just please round up your words and then give them a motivational word, 1 or 2 words, so that they can catch up from there.
What I will start is, let me in fact face the global audience now. You, the one I'm talking to, you are more than who you think you are. And you have to be great, and you have to believe in yourself in whatever you do. That one day, it will give me something. This is all what I have for you. One day, it will give me something. There is nothing small in the efforts that you do. There is nothing small in the efforts that you execute to make sure it yield evidence. Whether you are poor or not poor, keep on striving hard. God will test you, and faith will carry you along the way. And believing in yourself will make you to be somebody great. And being great, don't forget about your friends. Being great, don't forget about your parents. Being great, don't forget about those who supported you like your teachers. And again, never forget about the existence of God in your life. These are the things that people need to put in their minds.
Yeah, sure.
Whether I'm a student or not a student, I'm a businessman or not a businessman.
Yeah, sure.
Even you,
yeah,
I personally, you are more than who you think you are.
Yeah, sure.
How do you know that? When someone down there is looking up on you, but you are looking those that are above you now, and now you think like, I'm not doing it, or I'm not making it. But you know that I'm not going to amongst you are more than who you think you are. So I'll go back to what I said. Nari Mango, they don't have together.
No, yeah.
They define the kind of sure. So that is how life is all about. So how to succeed, it doesn't mean you also have to be successful at that stage.
And from this thing example is the time, like not remember the example. I'm imagining something simply it's a time to do it. But doesn't mean that you're supposed to do
simple. So that's it. So let us believe in ourselves. And the community also. Never forget in giving out to the community. So Amute, give it 2 words of mouth by motivating those that you think are going to be great tomorrow and are going to be tools for development in our community. If they make it teacher, you have to be proud of who you are. Do not look for money. I always tell people, even my colleagues, I always tell them this. Do not look for money. If you see someone who you think that person is smart enough to be someone great tomorrow and can give something to the society, even your local offer, even donors, you can also assure that you will benefit from it wherever you are. Sure. So as a teacher, believe in yourself. As a businessman, believe in yourself and don't look for too much money.
Yeah.
Don't look for too much profit. Tell your time to fly. Yeah. Continue doing what you do.
Thank you.
God will bless you.
Thank you.
And may God bless you. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Guys, thank you very much. GamVisuals Studio. So thank you, Bamba. We really appreciate for coming, or for accepting honoring our invitation. So this is how we will do it. He will come your way some other time, I believe so. So I am your host, Francis Kalamu, and then we have Mr.
Jayu.
Mr. Jayu.
Mr. Bomba.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.